What's up, family? If it's your time out to let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the US, let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need to smash up the like, smash up the likes. Also, if you're not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications. Each time I drop a new video like this, that way you'll be in loop. Going in, fam. So back in 2019, the Popos in Louisiana was right outside Monroe, Louisiana, when they gave chase to Ronald Greene. Ronald Greene, the police said, subsequently died as a result of a car wreck. They said that he hit I think they said a utility pole or something, and he died on impact. Well, the lie detector determined that that was a lie, not surprisingly. Our autopsy report come back. Let's start with the video. So that was a new video released in the case today. Same day that CNN got an autopsy report back that said Ronald Greene died of injuries sustained during his being attacked by the police. Okay, they said it was a homicide, an accident. Police try to change up the narrative to make it fit. They try to say that, okay, well, he died after resisting arrest. And initially they said he died on impact, right? Well, this video that came out shows that Ronald had already stopped. So having a whole conversation with the police. They drag out of the car, they're struggling and all that stuff. And it's really a struggle. They really manhandling him. He's not really putting up a struggle. He's not really putting up a fight. They got him down, got him. They really just clowning him and just doing real bad. And they got his hand behind his back. And they got the knee on his back, knee on his neck, stunning him with the stun gun, punching him and everything, kicking him. And he's telling that he can't breathe, but they force him to lie on his belly. You continue to lie on your belly, and like tell him lie on your belly or else, give him that or else type tone. And when it looks like he's trying to get off his belly, the police officer uses more force. So they basically killed the man. They murdered the man. Straight up, fam, ain't no other way to look at it. These bullies, these terrorists murdered that man. And they tried to cover it up. Now, it also came out that even though in their report, they had no mention of struggle, no mention that they had tased him, beat him, that he resist arrest or none of this type of stuff, that they had cuffed him or any of this type of stuff. They only mentioned it to change the story when it came out that was more to the story. A third officer that was involved, because first of all, that was 7 officers altogether, 7 white police officers. It's important to say white because it's always white police officers. So it's 7 police officers, 7 white police officers stopping a black man on a dark road in Louisiana. What you think that black man have a reason to be afraid? That black man, if you think it wouldn't be human nature, common sense for all of these stories and history play out in his head while he's being pulled over by the police on a dark street in Louisiana? So anyway, fam, they tried to cut it up, but the news got out that there was indeed an investigation going on that same, the day of the murder. There was an investigation going on because they fired one, well, they was going to fire one cop that was involved. But that cop, when he found out that he was going to be fired, they say he died in a car accident. How ironic that he died in a car accident. Now, first of all, what's the likelihood of a police officer killing somebody, especially somebody running from police, and that somebody being a black man? What is the likelihood of that person dying? What is the likelihood of that person killing themselves, right? Killing themselves. What is the likelihood of that? They try to make it sound like, oh, perhaps it was a suicide, right? The police get off murder all the time. So the likelihood of him getting off was way higher than him not, right? We're talking like a 90-something% area. So why would he kill himself? Makes no sense. Now, what does make sense, if one of them decided, you know what, guys, a liability, maybe we need to night them. That makes sense. Right or wrong, family? Right or wrong? I think I said I got a bad connection. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to let one. I'm gonna be. Let's see. I'm gonna remove the certified TV channel. That might fix the issue. And my connection. Now on my end, the connection looks good. What does the connection look? What does it sound like now to you guys, or look like? You're saying the connection is really bad. See, I can't do anything about that, fam, because on my end, it shows that my Wi-Fi connection is strong. Okay, so it's probably some other things going on, y'all. Y'all make of that what you will about the connection. Okay, I hear someone saying that it's much better. Okay, I guess it's getting a little better, but it is raining, so perhaps that has something to do with it. I don't know. But anyway, getting back to the story, fam, of these dirty police officers in Louisiana, these state troopers in Louisiana. They killed Ronald Greene. Ain't no doubt about it. This is common sense, fam. We ain't do no in-depth investigation and all that stuff. This is common sense. Oh, by the way, the so-called investigation, they said the reason why, they said that whoever leaked this footage, they're saying that the footage was leaked, and whoever leaked it was compromising the integrity of the investigation. What damn investigation? This was 2 years ago. If the video had not come out, they would still been trying to play that same narrative. So what investigation are you talking about? Compromise the integrity of the lie? Is that what they're talking about? Like getting away with the bold-faced lie? Hey, don't be putting that video out, man. We got a lie going on over here. We got a murderous lie going on over here. We can't have you putting out video, informing the public, telling the truth. Well, that's not American. We need to keep the lie going, because that's what we do around here. We lie. We corrupt. We circumvent justice. We brutalize people. We kill people when we feel like it. And if you challenge us, we'll just say that you hate the police. And we'll just not come to work and see how that goes. The police in America, all throughout America, needs to be, number one, dismantled and defunded. I know some of y'all are slow up top. Y'all not that smart. Y'all really do believe in law enforcement. Y'all really do believe that the police are here to help the people. Y'all slow for real. If the police was here to help the people, we wouldn't have all these problems. You wouldn't have people so afraid of just being stopped by the police, being questioned by the police, because the police will lie. The police will react. You call the police to come to your house for a burglary, and they open the door, they come in your house, kick the door in, and shoot you. Tell you to get down on the ground. Treat you like the criminal on your property. They busting in people's houses, these so-called no-knock warrants, even if they had a warrant, just busting in people's house. Listen, the no-knock warrant, first and foremost, they need to get rid of that. But even the way that they operate in the first place, being able to just kick in people's doors, they shouldn't be able to do, they shouldn't be allowed to do that anyway. Because all they got to do is say, police. As soon as they say police, start kicking. If somebody's in the house, sleep, whatever, it takes a person a while to try to get adjusted to what's going on. Like, oh, what the hell going on? Person might be in the shower. They might be on the toilet. They may be asleep. They may be in the garage working. They might be on their knees having a prayer. They may be having sex. They may be doing anything in their house. It's their goddamn house. And if a person has not committed a crime, then they have no reason to believe that the police would kick their door in and come into their house. So it is very plausible for that person to react in an aggressive manner and with violence and with lethal violence. How I know it's the police? Man, it's the middle of the night, somebody kicking my door in, man. What do you do? Somebody kicking your door in the middle of the night, what do? You shoot first and ask questions later. That's if you feel like asking questions. That's what they would do. Ain't no police officer gonna just let somebody kick in that door and not respond with lethal force. But they want to be able to do whatever they want to do to people, and people not be able to respond or protect themselves in no kind of way just because it's the police. By the way, if it's anybody else, then okay, you're fine. But if it's the police, you should have known it was the police. And even if you did know it was the police, especially if you knew it was the police, you definitely shouldn't have been shooting. Who's to say the police ain't coming in to shoot us, to kill us? So since it's the police, all right, you the police, you got the uniform on, go on, shoot me. Go ahead and kill me. I know that's what you came here to do. I ain't did nothing, but go on, kill me. Come on, fam, that don't even make sense. They murdered that man. And I wouldn't be surprised if they murdered their fellow officer. Because they ain't got no problem cutting those loose ends. Remember in New York, when that officer had witnessed another officer kill somebody and he was going to tell, all of a sudden he turned up dead? Man, they ain't got no problem doing it. They straight up murdered that man. Now, I want to address something real quick about the attorneys that represent the parents, the civil attorneys like Lee Merritt and what's his name, Benjamin Crump. Oftentimes, when these type of cases happen, you'll see Lee Merritt or Benjamin Crump representing the family, on the civil side, representing the family, not criminal, civil. People got to understand. I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh man, if Lee Merritt got something to do with it, if Benjamin Crump got something to do with it, they ain't gonna get justice. They ain't gonna get justice." Family, Lee Merritt and Benjamin Crump are civil attorneys. Their job is not to go and get criminal justice for their clients. Their job is to make the public aware of the case, put the information out there, expose the dirty police officers and their practices, and get the family financial compensation. That is their jobs, and they do those jobs well. When somebody go out there and rob a bank, nobody is saying, "Man, where's Mothers Against Drunk Drivers? Where the hell is Mothers Against Drunk Drivers? Man, these people keep robbing these banks, man. Where's Mothers Against Drunk Drivers?" In fact, let me get a little closer to that. I'll compare apples to apples. If you go to a doctor and you need, let's say you go to a doctor and you tell your doctor, "Well, I have, I'm feeling some pain, around my jaw area, or whatever." And the doctor check you out and say, "Oh man, it looks like you might need to see a dentist or something. You might need to check out the dentist. I'll give you some medication, but it looks like you got a problem. You have some dental issues, whatever. But I can give you some pain medicine for right now, whatever." How does that sound for somebody to get mad at the doctor because he couldn't fix it? You got to go to the dentist to get that fixed. You have different types of doctors. You have family doctors. You have dentists. You have, what do you call them? Gynecologists, and so on and so on. Lawyers have a certain lane. Different lawyers have different lanes. Their lane is civil law. Let them people do their job, man. That's what they do. I think they do a damn good job bringing attention to these cases. And let's face it, fam, at the end of the day, money make America go round. Money. And that's the only thing. There's two things that Americans understand. Money and bloodshed. Think I'm lying? Go into a room full of just regular people, whatever. Let's say you at a party. You at a, I don't know, perhaps a seminar or whatever, and you're having a conversation. You're standing around at high tables or whatever, and you're talking, you're having drinks or whatever, and you just having a conversation or whatever with several people. And then some guy walks off and somebody at the table say, "Yeah, that was such and such. Man, he worth about 300-400 million. Now all of a sudden you like, "No shit." Now you're trying to think, damn, how can I circle back so that we can perhaps do some business? At first, he was just a dude standing at the table. Now he's the dude with worth 400 million that could possibly help you in your business venture. You got to meet that guy now, right? That's kind of how life is, right? These people straight up murdered this man and tried to cover up the crime, and they're still trying to cover up the crime. Nobody has been arrested. Nobody has been put in jail. These dudes have continued to live their lives, be with their families and everything. But you know what? Somebody going to jail for this. See, that video told the story. And guess what? That ain't all the video. It's more video to be released. Going into the comments. Quentinville, what's up? By the way, fam, the video there's a link in the description for the video. Brian Kennedy says one of the cops killed himself. They say one of the cops killed themselves. They say. I'll tell you this again. Police officers get off 90-something% of the time. They don't do no type of time. They don't even get convicted. They don't get punished. No matter, even if they murder people, they don't get punished. So that cop, even if he was going to get fired, all he had to do is, like, he was proactive in, they say, killing himself. He could have as easily just resigned and went to the next police station, just like all of them do. Or he could have gotten fired and went through the process and got his job back 9 times out of 10, like they always do. I don't believe that for 1 minute that man killed himself. Let me back that up. I don't believe for 1 minute that thing killed himself. I don't believe it for 1 minute. Tristan, what's up, Tristan? Risha Lewis, what it do? Ramirez, eye for an eye. Yeah, they turn off the body cams. They got missing audio. Just corruption, fam. Just total corruption. And the reason why they can do that is because their superiors are corrupt. Think about what I'm saying. Leadership starts at the top. Even in your own household. Ain't nothing going down in your household. It's your household. You set the rules. Ain't nobody doing nothing in your house without you allowing it to go down. If people think that they can walk in your house and cuss, put their feet on the sofa with their shoes on, walk into the kitchen and eat your food that you had saved, start cooking and whatever they want to do, just bring somebody over to the house to spend the night, they're going to do it. If they know they can do it, you're going to let them get away with it. But if they know, man, you know, when I come over to such a house, I already know, man, you're going to be tripping if I try that. I can't smoke over that, man. If I try to want to smoke, I'm going to have to go outside. You know, I ain't going to be able to do this, that, and the third. It's the same way when somebody is employed, when somebody has a supervisor. Y'all have had supervisors, just like I have, that moves a certain way. Some supervisors, you can smoke weed around because they smoke weed. Y'all cooler than a fan. Some supervisors, you can hang out, man, you get drunk together. Y'all be drunk, be just standing in to work the next day. It's all good. But then you got other supervisors, no, I can't let them see me drink. I ain't gonna let the fool see me smoke no weed. You ain't gonna let them see you do nothing inappropriate. because you already know they're probably going to use it against you. It's the same thing with the police department. When you see police officers who are rogues, who have a thug mentality, who will run around beating up people, killing people and stuff, that's because their superiors gave them the green light. Their superiors are the same way. It's probably how their superiors got in the position that they're in the first place. That's probably how they got promoted. Show me you can be a thug, man. These super thugs. There's a super thug right here. Promote him to captain. This is super thug. Promote him to chief. Super thug. Promote him to corporal. Super thug. Promote him to sheriff. Yeah. These super thugs, fam. These supervisors and these managers, man, oh, it's all corrupt, man. It's one big old lie. And that's just the video that we see. That's just one video. Imagine how many videos are out there, or how many cases are out there that we haven't seen. Imagine how much corruption happens every day that we don't see. Imagine that. Imagine all the killings that go unnoticed, that we don't hear about. All of the dope that they plant. How many disrespectful police officers are out there cussing people out, smacking people around, sleeping with men's wife, putting cases on people, just throwing cases on people, inventing cases. Imagine how much of that is out there, how much of that is going on. Imagine how many police officers riding around, shaking down people in the streets, but they think they special. We're supposed to look at them like they special because they got a gun on. I mean, they got a badge and a gun and a uniform. We're supposed to look at them like they're more special, but they thugs. They're even worse because they have betrayed the trust of the public, and they're out there acting even worse than any criminal that you could ever think of. Some of y'all so blind, y'all think the worst people are just the people that you see on the streets that the police arrest. Y'all really think that those are just the worst people in the world. Y'all never even think that the police officer that's bringing the criminal in is perhaps a criminal too. Y'all never even look at police like that. That's because you're slow up top. I'm not talking to all y'all. I'm not talking to the people that subscribe to the Willie D Live channel because I already know y'all know what's going on. I'm talking about the ones that kind of just may have just trickled in today that don't know no better. It's a lot of them. They come around here and they think, they've been indoctrinated. Police is always right. If they arrested you, you had to be doing something. Even if they claim you did it, you must have did it because the police claim you did it. Straight up slowpokes. And then the media, they'll say somebody did something like it's absolute. They'll just say this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. If a citizen, a common citizen, is the suspect or is perceived to be the person in the wrong, but if a cop is perceived to be the person in the wrong, they say allegedly. Watch it. Watch the media, fam. Say allegedly. Mr. Worst Case Scenario, what's up? I don't read all caps on me, but I see you. I appreciate you. Tristan, who is that? Is that? Ooh. Tristan Chrisman? That is not Kreisman. Well, could be Kreisman. Okay, I'm going with Kreisman. What's up, Tristan? Who is that? Mr. Foreign watching from the Philippines. What's up, Mr. Foreign? Willetta White. Willetta. We know what your daddy name is. Not bad at all. I keep saying, people are saying, hearing people saying that one of the Louisiana cops killed himself, but I don't believe that. Yeah, I don't believe he killed himself. Hey, but that's the thing. You jump in the pig pen with pigs. You can't be surprised if you get some dirt on you. You get all muddy. Don 1X. What's up, Don 1X? Somebody said he was driving over 100 miles per hour and drove off 120 and hit a tree. That's what they say. Y'all still just regurgitate whatever they say, like, and use it as absolute fact. The same people that said the man was driving at 100 miles per hour and hit a tree is the same people that killed Ronald Greene. Do y'all believe? How do you believe they killed Ronald Greene, but believe also that they would give you an accurate report of the police officer's death? The only way that could have happened if he was driving 100 miles per hour is that they did something to his car. They purposely went in and, unhooked something, made something malfunction. I'm not a mechanic or whatever. I don't know what you're supposed to do to make sure a person's brakes don't work, but they did something along. If that did happen, they did something. I don't trust them. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. Latoya Young, the wedding was excellent. Everything class A. Talking about Dr. Boyce Watkins' wedding. Class A. Everything. Beautiful wife. Beautiful bridesmaids. Flower girls. Handsome men. Starting with myself. It was a beautiful wedding. They exchanged bows, and Boyce dropped the mic on that bows, man. Man, I was like, woo-wee. If I ever get married, I'm gonna get him to come in and stand in for me and say my vows. Seta Denton, what's up? Brittany Gray, what's up, Brittany? Miss Deluxe, I see you. John Harden. What's up, John Harden? Platinum Podcast Editing. What's up? Did they serve it as brake fluid? Cut it. Okay, cut the brake line. That's what they did. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that, like, yeah. And I bet you nobody checked that car, right? And they just got a way of sweeping it under the rug to cover up his real. Maria MacArthur. What's up, Maria? Craig Williams. Latoya Young. Phenomenal woman. Top Cat. Big up, King. All right, fam. Make sure y'all smash up the likes. That's my time. I'm going to check a few more comments. And just remind y'all, fam, that I don't believe for one moment that Ronald Greene died in a car wreck. Well, I didn't believe for one moment. And now, in fact, I reported on this when it first happened, and I said, no, they killed him. And sure enough, the video comes out now and supports it. There's evidence that now supports it absolutely, that Ronald Greene did not die on impact when his car crashed. So in fact, did his car even crash at all in the first place? I don't think so. Looks like he stopped the car, and then they came and got him. He started handling him real rough, and they killed the man. They was choking him. They beat him. They beat him to death. They choked him to death. They stomped him. They murdered him. And every last single one of those suckers, mama should be embarrassed and their daddy should have pulled out. That's my time, fam. Enjoy the rest of your day or your morning, wherever you are in the world. No more talk.